Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me? Or does nothing on this island make any sense at all? One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference. We're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let when you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy. You should check out the trading post in the storage. And then what do you say? Let's meet in the tavern. All right, see you there.
The farmers, the knights, the miners, no word in days. We need to know what's going on out there, Lochner.
The people are simply distracted. Word has spread of the true heir's return. As acting regent, you have served Pride faithfully, and I'm sure this is unsettling for you. But you can set aside your concerns.
When the new king is ready to assume his duties, I will gladly stand down. But not before.
Of course. Now, I have preparations to attend to.
Ah, you must be the one from the beach. Selpain believes you to be honorable, and I trust his judgment. But I like to hear reports firsthand. We saw signs of corruption by the shore, but we believed it was isolated, and that no one had actually become corrupted. Did you see them yourself? You should know that we normally go to great lengths to make newcomers feel welcome in Pride. I'm sorry if I seem impatient just now. With all the excitements for the return of the true heir, I believe we are ignoring signs of grave threats to Pride. And news of corrupted adds to the list. However, Lochner believes the return of the royal bloodline will solve all problems. I feel strongly that we cannot afford to wait for Gawain. Still, with the remaining knights spread thin, you're probably able to get me answers faster than they can. The mine is not so far away either.
If you're truly willing, I would ask you to check on Foreman Musa and report back. Oh, and please inform Minister Lochner of your mission, just so he's aware.
Ah, yes. The newcomer invited to an audience with the Knight Regent. Imagine, if you had arrived a few days later, you might have been welcomed by a king. Yes, Gawain's return will restore Pridewen's glory. The Knight Regent has performed well with my counsel, but she sometimes exceeds her mandate. For now. But she would do well not to concern herself with matters our new king can better adjudicate. Tell me, has she enlisted you in one of her endeavors? Well, aren't we proving our value quickly? I'm sure the king will also be grateful for those who willingly submit to his guidance. It's not my place to countermand the Knight Regent's orders, but...
Stop this! I'm your friend! After all those years in that hole together, don't make me do this! Stay back! I won't tell you again! of me. Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Almost everyone's fallen lost and no support from Pridewind in sight. Oh, so now she sends someone. And a stranger who's not even a knight. I sent dispatches informing the region of what happened, and I even said, send every knight available. For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friends. Look for that stubborn Elias Derrick, and anyone else who's not fallen, and then get them and yourself out of there quickly.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine. And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But we can't go without dealing with that infernal relic that caused this disaster. I saw it with my own eyes. An ancient tablet unearthed from its rocky tomb. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. An ill omen, to be sure. Of course, never got the chance. Next morning, the first of the miners fell to the curse. And then the lost pirates attacked. Hunting for that tablet, no doubt. Yeah, and they're guarding the tablet like it's some kind of treasure. If we don't destroy that damn thing, I fear the curse will spread beyond the mine. But don't forget, Sage Moira needs to see what started this. Smash the tablet and collect the fragments, and then bring them back.
You return. Excellent. Minister Lockney said I sent you on a fool's errand. But I can see from your expression you bring dark tidings. What did Foreman Musa say? Tell me the miners are all right.
The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored. From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Pridewind are safe, inside and outside these walls. We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something.
We'll need to have Sage Moira study this tablet for answers. If it can even be recovered, I suppose. But before you go, what of Foreman Musa? I fear to ask after my dear friend. Is she all right? Did she try to send for help? I'm sorry to impose further, but after seeing Sage Moira, could you look for the minister in the town square? Tell him I require his counsel. Urgently.
After so many years without our true leader, it's natural to have doubts. But I assure you, the hour draws near. The bloodline of Artorius will soon sit again upon the throne. What we have endured here pales in comparison with what challenges Gawain has faced in his long journey home. But he has persevered for you, the people of Pridewin. We must ask ourselves, how will we show, nay prove, to our new king that we are as devoted to him as he is to us? When the hour arrives, I know he will find his subjects have remained true. And we will honor him as we once honored Artorius himself! And pledge our undying loyalty. Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's her prerogative. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. The foremen wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task. Tell her it won't be long. And thank you for your service to Pridewin.
Your friend Grace has come with dire news from Pridewin. But first, you have to tell me what you found. Any further clues to Lochner's plans?
The Knight Regent went to confront the good minister, and instead, she found him leading a crowd down south to welcome the true heir.
Now that's not so strange. If Gawain has arrived, it makes sense. Perhaps this is a misunderstanding, and Lochner is simply trying to lead the lost away.
Call yourself a sage? Look past your scrolls to see the man's behaviour. Even the Knight Regent knows Lochner's gone mad. And let me tell you, she's not happy.
Ah, then she's expecting a fight. Going to find Sir Priscilla, a fellow knight and confidant who hasn't come to Pridewin in many moons. This is serious. Though my scrolls may not have all the answers, I might find a way to counteract this sorcery Lochner seeks to employ. I should return to town.
The Knight Regent asked me to scout the eastern farms on the way, so I'll mark Sir Priscilla's place on your map and meet you there. Good winds to us both.
pitching hay and shoveling manure. It doesn't suit you, Priscilla.
Puts my mind at ease. Clear, complicated work.
And when was the keen swordplay of our most dutiful knight ever complicated?
I only raise my sword now to keep the lost at bay.
Priscilla, you're not making any sense.
I can't even say it. You wouldn't believe me anyway. We were naive to be so hopeful.
I cannot imagine what's come over her. Sir Priscilla was Pridewin's most honorable knight. And now, when we need her most, she refuses my orders. Everyone seems to think Gawain's already assumed command. Lochner's in outright defiance. He's changed. I don't even know him anymore. I am having trouble understanding what his ultimate goal is, or if he even has one. Priscilla was there, in fact, but she won't talk about it. It's infuriating. I need a moment to collect myself. If you are so inclined, you should try and talk to her.
If you're expecting to have more luck flying me for answers than the Night Regent, think again. I don't know you, and I sure as hell don't owe you anything. And truth be told, I don't owe her either. I've forsworn my oath. The politics of Pridewin are no longer my concern. The knights I served with at Tirnan Keep were the bravest, most loyal men and women I've ever known. To think of them as fallen, it's too much to bear. If you want to know what's happened at Tirnan Keep, I suggest you go and have a look for yourself. Then, if you are going to venture into Tirnan Keep, I suggest you don't tell the Night Regent. It's better she doesn't go there. There's nothing left for any of us.
For centuries, the throne has been empty. Yet you served faithfully, never once questioning your duty. Now, as the heir returns to claim his rightful place, you have the honor of being the first to kneel before him. Let us recite the oath.
For the glory of Avalon, I swear my honor and allegiance to crown and bloodline of the king, for this day and until the end of eternity.
Behold, the heir of Artorias, High King Gawain! Swear. Be strong now. I will bestow his blessing.
Look how they fall in line when they realize something greater than them is at their doorstep. It will be the same with corruption.
You have a duty. If the king is here, why aren't you by his side?
I don't belong there.
How can you say that? Your oath is your bond. What could be more important?
My oath was to the king, not a monster. Damn it, Gawain is lost, Jay. A soulless husk. I will not serve such a thing.
Lost? But Minister Lochner says he's been preparing.
Lochner has joined his king in darkness, and so have the other knights.
How? How did this come to pass?
Are you happy now? If you've been to Tiernan Keep, I'm assuming you know the truth. Sir Gawain is lost, and he and Lochner intend to rule a lost kingdom. I fought honorably to protect Artorias and his legacy for several lifetimes, but I will not follow the heir down this path. Nor will I stand against him. I must confess, I fought at Jinjae's side for centuries and never realized how strong she really is. If you fought your way into Tiernan Keep and returned with your soul intact, you are valiant, at least. It's not what I'm going to do. I cannot fight in this battle. I buried my arms and...
So you've been to Ternon Keep and saw the horrors Priscilla described? I can't imagine. Gawain, Lochner. This is worse than even my darkest fears. And I will fight for the people of Pridewin until the last shred of my soul is forfeit. You have no such duty, but I welcome the support if you will fight at my side. I just realized I sent Grace to scout the southern shore with no idea what she's walking into. You must go after her with great haste, lest she walks right into a trap. Thank you. I will return to Pridewin. As regent, that's where I belong, whether the city stands or falls. I will rally whatever knights remain to our defenses. Find Grace and ensure she's safe. If possible, get a sense of what we're up against and then...
Here we are. Home to one of King Artorias' greatest knights and his heir. It was a bastion of valor back then. Today, it's a monument to darkness. I look to the ramparts and I recognize many knights. Now lost. They were dear friends. This will not be easy for me. Your courage is unquestionable, and I've witnessed your prowess in battle. I will fight my way up from below, and we will confront Gawain together.
My liege, it is now my honor to join you, without reservation. Raise your sword. And now, you shall be the first to experience the King's justice. My lord, I leave this wretch to you.
For the glory of Avalon. Until the end of eternity. I am sorry I arrived late to Gawain's Hall. The Lost Knights fought fiercely, and your courage and valor have spared Prydwen from a dreadful fate. The Knight Regent will undoubtedly want to cover your chest in medals. With Gawain exposed and defeated, however, the question of the true heir is settled. It might clear the way for a new monarch. I will go to Prydwen to share Gawain's sorry end, and I will discuss your suggestion.
This is already more fanfare than I had hoped for.
As far as coronations go, I would say this is fairly modest.
A ceremony befitting our humble new queen.
Queen. I'm not sure I'll ever get used to hearing that.
No more stalling, my queen. People of Prydwen, honored guests. Together, we have endured great hardships. But despite it all, a steady hand has guided us through the storm. May I present to you... Queen Jinjae of Prydwen.
I'm glad you made it. We waited as long as we could. I think the people of Pridewen wanted to ensure all the preparations for Gawain were put to use. But it wouldn't have felt right without you. This victory really belongs to you, truly. And Priscilla's account of your heroics only reinforces that. I was hoping your friend Grace would make an appearance today, but I guess she meant it when she said she was heading north.
The new queen will need a knight. I plan to stay by her side, as long as she will have me.
Now that I hear about this corrupted...
Do you sense it, stranger? Something changed. I can feel it in the beat of the horse hooves. The primal spirits of this land are returning. They were once called beast lords, and I believe with their return, what was impossible is now possible. I knew you had a warrior's heart. Long ago, my brothers stole my inheritance from me. On that day, I swore I would prove the blood of my father flowed through my veins by taming the Taki, the ancient spirit horses of heaven. There was a cult of the Beast Lords near Washam. Perhaps they left some clue there. Will you aid my search? The bond between horse and rider is sacred. One soul, two bodies. Remember this when you search.
What's this? After all this time, are there still humans on this island that revere the primal forces? If you wish to bond with the spirit of the beast, you must find an offering that demonstrates your soul is truly wild.
Do you realize what we've done, stranger? This changes everything. Look here, spirits of my ancestors. We have brought the horse to Aeternum. May the blood of my father ride forever beneath the eternal blue sky. The bond between horse and rider is sacred. Treat it well and it will carry you far, across many battlefields and to many victories. But forging such a bond takes time and effort. I have arranged a practice race for you. Head to the starting line to test your skills. This type of race is called a rally. You may find good luck.
I would ask you to walk softly, but the fish are already wise to me. Travel on, stranger. Ah, but you are familiar. Two voices, one mind. I recall a path you started to follow. But it was one I've already trodden. And the Soul Wardens are all gone, lost, corrupted, who knows? There is a tower not far. Go get your answers there, for I have none left.
They have broken through. We no longer have means of escape, but we were able to seal the upper floors of the tower. Even now I can hear them battering against our barrier. We have rationed our food and supplies, our weapons. They will not last much longer. Sleepless nights are evident in frayed nerves and quiet tears. The Soul Wardens search my face for composure. Supplies are exhausted. The tower shudders under the assault. There is nowhere else to go. Soon, they will ascend the stair, and all will be lost. They beg me to run, to preserve the Order's future. I will not be the last Soul Warden. I will not abandon my post.
You have been to the tower then, have you? The ghosts of my fellow wardens call from there, demanding that I remember. Then, we were not the first to stand against the corrupted. Heroes of a lost age once harnessed the magic of the ancients to defend Aeternum. Delving into a tomb of legend, we found the ancient rites those heroes employed, and the Soul Warden Order was born. Harnessing the ancient magics, Romano blessed us with a bulwark against corruption's influence. But this gift came at great sacrifice. We would never be the same again. Our newfound powers carried us to many victories. I began to believe we could actually vanquish the corrupted. But the Crimson Sorcerer was a wily foe. He learned our secrets and exploited them. One by one, my fellow wardens became corrupted. The Tower of Arcturus is where we made our stand. In a final act of desperation, Constanta and I would leap from the heights. But in the end, I was alone. I have tried to honor the memory of my fallen friends, but the memories are too much. I am no longer a Soul Warden. There are no Soul Wardens anymore. There now. My story is complete. And you know the truth of who and what I was. And of my failure. I truly am the last. All that the Order was, all that it will be in this decaying mind of mine. I am sorry. You have come to me seeking a way to fight the darkness within. But I have nothing to offer. That is a terrible idea. The process required to harden one's soul against corruption demands a sacrifice. You cannot imagine. The days of the Soul Wardens are done with. And I have a great deal of fishing to do. Even if you were to pursue such a foolish notion, you would need to forge a weapon capable of combating corruption. And that would be difficult indeed. The angry earth is no longer generous with its seeds of power. There was once a huntress in these parts. An unfriendly and elusive sort. She spoke on the angry earth's behalf. You might ask about her in Oxborough. But getting her to give you a living seed, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
You trespass on sacred ground, human. The angry earth do not want you here. I hope you have good cause. You tread on what was once hallowed ground, human. Whatever your purpose coming here, it is misguided. Go back to your settlement. You say you've come to see me, but I see only darkness dwelling behind your eyes. The actions of your kind have already tainted this place. So, what purpose have you now? It is the evil of your kind that slowly spreads across the land, poisoning everything. This fountain, once a source of life and power, now fouled. Very well. If you can destroy whatever vile cankers have grown in the mine, we will hear your request. Otherwise, be gone. The Earth's secret ways, once again, overcoming all. But your support will not be forgotten. We are grateful for your role in restoring the fountain. But you should know that the angry Earth is capable of defending itself against corruption. You have done your part, so I will hear what you came here to say. But I warn you, I have no sympathy for the plight of humans in the battle against corruption. It is the angry Earth will want to know the truth. Do you plan to use this seed to fight corruption? Perhaps on that account I will make your request. But your sincerity has impressed me. That is the only reason we are still speaking. But I think it will take more than sincerity to earn the trust of the angry Earth. While they may pose no direct threat to the angry Earth, they are a scourge on the land. I suspect they are looking for something.
This island throngs with such sources of power, I would find them all to fortify our cause. The cause of humanity.
You will join us or be drained of life.
Resist the god, but you have seen the truth and the vision. Please, waste no more time resisting. Seize your birthright and join me.
My companion has told me all that transpired in the cavern. Not even I knew of the shrine the angry earth harbored there. That they have succeeded in corrupting it is troubling beyond measure. Return to your instructor. Convey to him that our gift, and the reprieve that comes with it, is not without condition. Should your kind abuse it, we will visit our wrath upon you. You have what you came for, so be grateful. This will strengthen your soul against the evil that seeks to claim it. Now be gone, human.
It is a relief to see you return. Though my heart trembles to harbor hope again, it's too late to turn back. You were able to get a living seed of the angry earth then. We have but one component of our conduit. Vital though it may be, we must now craft the staff that will contain it. Through it, you will draw on the power of your own soul to destroy corruption where it stands. When focused through an Azoth staff, it can perform many wonders. The only way is to find one of the halves we hid away as the days darkened. The ancient ruins of Canis contain such a cache. The ancients disappeared thousands of years ago. We simply used the ruins to find sanctuary from the corrupted. In some cases, it worked. Let us hope Canis is one of them. Well now, it's been an age since I laid eyes on one of these. It brings back many memories. Not all of them painful either. For the next component of the Azoth staff, you must acquire one of our consecrated crosspieces. Yes, you may need to be resourceful. I see you managed it after all. A fine crosspiece. Almost as fine as Forge Master Ezra once made. Did you have any trouble? I fear there is little time to prepare you for what approaches. While you were away, I met a traveler who spoke of corrupted coming down from the north. I suspect they are driven on by the same vice that plagues your mind. If this is the same being that haunts you, I fear your soul may be in great peril. But this is a momentous occasion. You are ready to forge your Azoth staff, and the Soul Wardens will soon be born anew. Place the pieces of the staff on the ancient altar near the shattered obelisk. Then brace yourself. I will be with you in spirit.
Wood and metal can be broken, but an ideal endures, and even in small defeats, I step closer to my victory. But it is a force of nature and destiny. Join the tempest and be the storm.
I can't believe it. Is it really them?
Herbs and spices for everyone! Hero House to the rescue!
I can't believe it. Oxborough survives its greatest threat yet.
I told you these people are something else. Got their heads in the clouds. I've never met a herbalist as popular as your Mr. How. But maybe they weren't picking the right herbs.
Ah, the staff. has done its work. I can taste it in the air. Consecrated ground will repel the corrupted for a time. I'd say you were born to be a soul warden. If that weren't such a tragic notion. Like a rotten tooth, sweet with decay, followed by an aftertaste of blood. It quite ruins dessert, I'm afraid. Your success with the staff you forged proves your readiness. It is now time for you to face this final step to becoming a true soul warden. You must acquire a heart gem. Look here. These ancient guardians were once human, proud warriors. In a war now lost to time, they sacrificed in ways much like the Soul Wardens. For this to work, you must surrender without reservation. Be still. The ritual is complete. For better or worse, you are now a true Soul Warden.